English for a specific purpose. What it is. According to Rita Galova, the study of languages for specific purposes, LSP, is highly related with the students' center, focused on learners' professional linguistic needs, as well as teacher materials production. In general, it puts great emphasis on the practical outputs of language learning. When you talk about ESP, we're usually talking about English courses as a specific subject, so we study English for specific goals. What it's for. As a result, the ESP methodology always integrates the language learning and subject learning approaches. The origin of LSP is closely connected with recognizing the communicative role of language and their functional styles. The reason why people study ESP is because they can perform better in a globalized economy, they want progress in an English-speaking company, talk to and manage international teams, success in complex multilingual environments. Types of ESP. ESP has to deal with a number of sublanguages: language of business, science and technology, and humanities, etc., which makes it complicated to outline a methodology that would apply to all disciplines and professional activities the learners are involved in. David Carter identifies three types of ESP. English as a restricted language, example of a pilot or a waiter, only used for a specific context. Knowing this type of English may not help to communicate effectively outside the specific context. English for academic and occupational purposes. English for academic purposes, EAP. English for medical studies. English for occupational purposes. English for technicians. English with specific topics. Uniquely concerned with anticipate future English needs. Examples: scientists requiring English for postgraduate studies or attending conference. These English courses include the vocabulary and the terminology that the students need to use in a specific context. In order to do that, it is necessary to know the language required in the area. Characteristics. Dudley Evans and John explains ESP in absolute characteristics and variable characteristics. Absolute characteristics meets specific needs of the learners, makes use of underlying methodology and activities of the discipline it serves. ESP is centered on the language appropriate to these activities in terms of grammar, lexis, register, study skills, discourse, and genre. Variable characteristics. ESP may be related to or designed for specific disciplines. ESP could be designed for adult learners in an institution or in a professional work situation. It could, however, be for learners at secondary school level. Most ESP courses assume some basic knowledge of the language system, but it can be used with beginners. Conclusion. English for specific purposes has developed as a significant field in applied linguistics. It is generally concerned with the learner's needs for a specific field of academics or occupation. Restricted skills of words and expression with the purpose of learning the language are the areas to be considered in ESP.
Free created using Powtoon.